Hi, I'm Michael Knotts, and I'm going to show you how to make a cloud in a bottle for Science on a Cart. We're going to use an air compressor, which is connected to the bottom of this hose. We're going to use a 2-liter soda bottle. We're going to use liquid, in this case rubbing alcohol, and a little bit of smoke, which will come from a match. And this apparatus, which is a special lid for the soda bottle that lets us rapidly open and close the soda bottle. So the goal is to put a small amount of smoke in the bottle and a small amount of liquid and pressurize the bottle. The smoke will be dust particles that allows the liquid that goes into solution in the air to condense on the dust particles when the bottle is decompressed. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the smoke and the alcohol in here, pressurize the bottle, and it will look clear like this. What you'll have is a solution of vapor, alcohol vapor in the air with some dust particles floating around. Then when we open the lid, it will quickly decompress and the air will get very cold and it will drop below what's called the dew point. And the alcohol vapor will condense into liquid droplets on the particles of dust that come from the smoke. You cannot have a cloud without dust, actually. In the real environment, clouds form on aerosols in the air. Dust particles, bacteria, and small particles of liquid that are floating around in the environment form nucleation sites that cloud droplets form on. So in our case, we're gonna do that artificially with smoke. Fire safety is a big issue in elementary school. So I want to go over 2 things. First of all, you're going to use a match, and only one should be necessary. Immediately after using the match, when you're done with it, it needs to go in a water receptacle to extinguish it. Second is that the bottle may contain a little alcohol vapor from a previous experiment. So under no circumstances should you insert a lit match into the bottle, because you will get a nice little explosion. So the way to do it is as follows. Strike the match, let it get nicely lit, and then blow it out, and then collect the smoke like that, and then drop it in the water. Now you can cap it temporarily to keep the smoke in there, but if you're quick it won't really matter. We want to spritz a little bit of alcohol in here. Doesn't take much. So that's our liquid. Then we're going to thread the bottle into the adapter and just snug it. Hand tight is fine. Make sure that this rubber stopper seats securely in the receptacle, and click the handle all the way up. Now it's sealed. Now what we're going to do is pressurize it with our air compressor, and we can demonstrate that the air compressor is like a blower for air by connecting it to an empty tire valve and showing that air actually comes out. I'll see if I can make my hair blow with this thing. So you can show the kids that it's doing this. It's even possible to stretch a balloon over this and sort of inflate the balloon a little bit so that they understand the function of this tank down here. It's going to blow a lot of air in here. So here's what we'll do. We'll connect the tire valve inflator to the Schrager valve, and you want to pull with your thumb, push snugly, and then release, and it will stay connected like that. Wait until the hiss gets very quiet. That means the bottle is full to the desired pressure. And we've now pressurized it to 25 pounds per square inch. And the bottle's a little bit warm because compressed air gets warm. And it's very, very stiff. If you try to squeeze it, it's very rigid. You can let the kids see that. Now we're going to pull the handle, and the stopper will pop out, and there will be a bang as the bottle decompresses rapidly. You don't want to point this at your ear. It's rather loud, so point it away, like this. And there's our cloud. So you should warn the kids in advance it's going to be a little loud. Notice that I capped it quickly. That's so that we don't lose our cloud. But if you do this, you can kind of squeeze on the bottle and they can see the cloud coming out. Now, you may want to invite the kids to guess what would happen if we recompress the bottle. They probably want to see the experiment again. What will happen is we will drive the liquid that's forming the cloud, droplets in the cloud, back into solution in the air, and the cloud will go away. more cloud. And now you can do the repeat performance for everybody. And that is the cloud in the bottle. Thanks for your attention.